I take them
You
off.
leave your shoes on. I take my boots off.
No, you're not. That is. No, you're not. I promise you're not. And that's what makes it crazy because it's like what niggas don't realize is I was an undersized post. And that's what like folks don't really realize. Like that's what made me special because I grew an extra 2 inches because of that.
So how long you been 6 foot?
And I really don't think I've been since about high school. I think I've been like high school. No cap.
And Lee, what that make you if he's 6 foot?
5'11".
I'm 5'11".
I'm taller than him.
Really?
We already done clarified.
Yeah, I'm 5'11".
Okay.
All right.
I didn't know. Hey, I ain't got no dog in the fight. Hey, look at me. You feel me? I ain't got no dog in the fight. Hey, look at me.
No,
I ain't got no dog in the fight. Yeah.
I do. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I do for sure. And we talking about no hair, no froski. We talking about shoulder on shoulder. Oh God.
Back on back.
Back on back. Paul. I'm about to say we ready to go. I think
back back.
I got him. I think I got him. I think I got him for sure.
Silver back.
So that you tall and short. So Shaw 5'11".
And how tall
you about to see? I'm like 6 foot. I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm like 6'2". Right at 6'2".
I guess what that make me then?
Short
6'2", 5". And I guess I'm like 6'2". I guess. Huh? I guess I just undercut myself then. I get it. Whatever.
So you saying you pretty much 6'3"?
6'2", 6'5".
Oh man,
6'2", 6'2.5".
You know, a lot don't care who tells
6'2.5", but I didn't really count it like that. I more so was just like, yeah, maybe I'm 6 foot, but then you know.
No, I feel it because I'm 5'5" on a good day.
5'5" on a good day.
Yeah.
I'm 5'5". I'm 6'1". You know what I'm saying? No, actually, I'm 6'2". If he 5'5".
All right, let's not overdo it. Let's not get crazy. All right, let's not get crazy.
Did you ever like on like Madden NCAA? Did you ever like make yourself like at your size?
All the time. That 5'5" running back out of Cartersville, Georgia. Boy, 3 whole way. Going crazy.
I said no size.
What's that running back? Barry Sanders or
no, I think it had to be the elusive back because you know.
Or Maurice Jones-Drew.
Oh, in my day, you talking about me?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about on the game.
Oh no, we gonna Barry every time. Like you shut up now, cause you're a possession receiver. All right, yeah, come on now. But yeah, for sure Barry every time.
But so you would say you put 5'5" running back every
time. Go
crazy! I'm asking 5'5" running back.
Yeah, because you want to see it as realistic as possible, right? I get it. Yeah. So I want to see like what it would look like. Well, as a kid, yeah.
I get it. So more so what I'm going is you getting through that O-line, that D-line and that front seven, NFL style, at 5'5", and how much was it?
And 99 speed.
Oh, damn. But you at 99. That's all we said. That's all I'm saying. If it was real, I thought we were going the real way.
No. So why would you do that to yourself?
You said you was going the real way.
Everything 99 speed though.
99 breaking tackles and everything.
Oh, no, not everything, but 99 speed for sure. I gotta have it.
So back then, what was your overall?
Probably about a 94, 95. Probably about where I was in my real life. I hear that shit. Cause I gotta remember how bad I was at one point in my life.
Terrible.
All right, now let's hold back the spit. Okay, all right. Cause you wasn't Julio.
Yeah.
All right.
Didn't claim to be.
Or Ronnie Lott or none of them safeties.
Didn't claim to be.
No, but we was decent, V. We made a good little run out 7th grade year, 8th grade year. We definitely better y'all out 7th grade year. Is that how we start this pod?
No, we're not. We're in our 30s. Nigga talk about 7th grade. Miss John's class.
Hey, look, I can't do nothing with y'all in high school. Y'all had way better careers than I.
Hell.
Mr. Scroggin's class.
You can still bring them glory days up here.
You know, I can't do nothing with y'all in high school.
Damn.
How we having a podcast and they have a conversation?
Because Bruce.
Why not? No.
He talking. He
Yeah.
talking.
No.
He talking about when they was throwing that lob to Rue
That's
on
crazy.
that boy at cornerback, and Rue just snagging all over him. Cass caught him.
They can't hear me.
Bro, we can't even get 5 minutes in, huh?
You always say some extra shit, bro. Say some crazy shit, bro. Every time.
Boy, that shit was funny as
Hey, it's 5 of us, right?
Yeah.
Y'all think we could match up with anybody's 5 in a men's league game to 12?
Absolutely.
We got Rue, man. Well, there go our chances.
Shut your little fat ass up.
Oh,
You got
nah.
me. That's
Oh,
what,
here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Like, that's what you got. You got me. Of course, we got a chance every time. That's it. That's it.
I'm just gonna kill myself.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. It's just to the point where y'all getting tripping too much.
Now, VJ, I seen you jogging the other day.
Yeah.
And you look good.
Yeah, for sure.
But boy, we 33.
And it hurt. Like, it was like,
I'm trying to tell
it was
you.
a bad because, like, I really ain't worked out in
5 years.
weeks. It was weeks because again, I'm trying to get back in motion. I don't like working out in the cold, bro. I hate the cold weather. Then I also like being outside, But it's like, bro, in that super cold weather, that ain't me.
We don't believe you.
Who the fuck?
Look, I'm a living testament. That man brought me my keys, and I looked around. I said, "Where the car at?" He took off.
Get busy. And it was early in the morning too.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I'm telling you
That
now.
nigga ran to the corner and looked back.
Woo!
Called him an Uber.
I swear to God, you are a hater, bro. I swear to God, you are a hater, bro. My God. Then on top of that, what made it even first, let me. I gotta tell niggas about my week. Fuck that. I got pissed off because one, I done called Dean just knowing I done made some money. Oh God. Dude bit the bullet on me. And in the last 3 minutes, though, and that's what really messed me up. That's what had me pissed because I just knew I was finna get right and I was finna have me a night the way, it was on Dean. And all of a sudden, everything went downhill. Now I'm sitting up here watching Houston in the championship game. Ain't that?
Well, I appreciate Houston for doing what they were supposed to do, because I didn't want to pay you no way.
I get it.
Yeah.
I
I didn't want to.
I wouldn't either, for sure.
And I like that Houston in the game on right now, but I like that Houston can run almost 8-9 black boys out there and be straight. Well, it's all of them, ain't it?
You always make it a race.
It ain't
basketball. God.
Look, that's
Oh my
that's
God,
the only reason I
y'all-
want Houston to win, because Kelvin Sampson. By the time a nigga needs something. When last time a nigga won a national championship? Hubie?
Kevin, Hubert Davis.
Dog won it last year.
Who?
Staley.
I ain't.
No.
She won. Yeah, 17 or like 17 or something. And then before that, it was
Oh,
a long time.
Hubert Davis won one.
Yeah, it was it was Kevin Ollie.
Kevin Ollie, yeah.
That was like 14,
15, yeah, something like that.
I mean, why we can't root for black folks? What's wrong with y'all?
Bro, I've been.
No. There's nothing wrong with root for black folks, but
Eddie
you just turned it into some racial shit.
No, I didn't. It's not
What you
racist when I
say?
said I just like seeing they can run a whole 10-man lineup of all
Hey,
black kids.
Hey, see how long was Kelvin Sampson gone from the college basketball game?
A couple days.
No, what you say?
When we left Indiana for cheating, how long? They had to run it, bro. He couldn't be around college basketball. He had to go to the NBA for about 6
Yeah, he
years.
had to go chill for a few years.
About 6.
And then once they opened the NIL up, he said, "Oh yeah, this I do this."
This fit the mold. Yeah.
Y'all thought Coach Cal could do something. See, now let me show you something.
And he cheat.
Hey, winning.
And he winning.
Hey, but did y'all
Don't
did y'all,
win tonight.
did y'all watch that game?
What game?
Duke and Houston.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I didn't catch the end of it.
Yeah, the end was the best part, Shaw. I ain't gonna lie
What
to
did
you.
you say? How long? How long they locked him up, Dean?
Oh, they locked him up for 10 minutes. Duke only scored one basket.
One field goal in 10 minutes.
Yeah, in 10 minutes. So
And you got the
that
number
tell you
one,
everything
you
you
got
need
the
to know.
number one pick on your team, man. Like I said, if he don't go to the Spurs, it's gonna be ugly for him. I think.
Cooper.
Yeah.
Why is
Wow.
that? Because I mean, they say he one of the better prospects out of Duke ever.
Man, look,
They
here,
got him
look
ranked.
here,
I
look
thought
here.
somebody had him ranked above Dwight Howard as a
Look,
prospect.
Look here, man. You know how they
Hey.
get, you know how they get when they get the great white hope.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say that, but y'all was gonna say I was racist.
I was gonna say let him finish his
He's
point.
American. He's American white boy that dunks. You know what I mean? Who was last? Tyler Hero. Him and Tyler Hero like the only American white boys that's in the.
Yeah.
Is Hooter whatever you said. Red Velvet.
Kevin Herter.
Red Velvet. Is
Yeah.
Red Velvet.
Yeah.
from
Peyton
America?
Pritchard.
Yeah, but they not as good as Tyler Hero or
Right.
Yeah.
Say Cooper Flag is. Well, he's good. Like I said, he's
Tyler
good.
Zeller.
He's not good. He's not as
He
good as
wasn't never
them.
good, yeah,
Why
but
you just
I
have a
was
white
about to say- I was
name?
just saying,
I'm just saying American white boy. You know Tyler Hansbrough.
I'm just saying, name the ones
but they
that's
didn't do
good.
nothing.
JJ Redick. You know.
I mean, JJ Redick played his role, what he was supposed to be, a shooter. But,
So you saying American white boys 8 stars in the NBA?
Oh, you saying something like that's what we know.
exactly what I'm saying.
Which one in the NBA right now?
On the wing, that ain't how it go down.
I mean, who blind? You or
Like,
Stevie Wonder?
Yes.
Nigga had glass on. You feel me?
But no, if he go to the Spurs get the number one pick. I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
Because the system, he can play. Oh, he can still play the college style game, you know. But if he go to the Wizards, who probably gonna get the number one pick,
Yeah, it ain't gonna work. He not a. I ain't gonna say.
they might try to, since he's white, you know, so they might try to make it. They might try to make it professional.
But can I play devil's advocate real quick on what you saying that?
Or what you saying?
How you can't say that and it's a white boy that's running the league right now, kinda.
Who?
Luka.
European.
White still. I mean,
Yeah, he's still white, but he's not. He's not.
American
He's not.
white.
Not American.
Did you say American white?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No,
Okay,
he's not
no.
American white.
I got
He's been playing pro since he was like 14,
Yeah,
15.
I got
so.
I got
I think that the game winner that he missed. That's kind
Short.
That kind of what tells me who Cooper Flag is. I don't trust him to put the ball on the deck and go get a bucket. Like go get his own bucket.
creative.
If Ace Bailey was in that situation, he would have
Oh,
scored.
Ace would have got a
He would have
bucket.
scored.
Or got fouled.
I'm just saying, even though his team, like, he's not on the stage, so you know.
If not his team man
But
not have been in that position.
I'm just saying though, if he was in that same situation, Cooper 1-on-1, like,
his team may not have been in that same position because he would have
hell,
been
this is
playing one-on-one
what we
all
need to
game.
be talking about.
That's right. We need to be talking about Willie.
But the dude from Florida is gonna be like, he gonna be good. He going to the league.
And then we'll forget about him though.
Who?
Because you saying he gonna be like a maxi, in a
He
kind of like a prototypical sense. That's what he
He's
is.
better than Steph or is it Davidson? Don't think of Steph now, but I'm just talking.
I
about
know.
Davidson
Look,
coming out.
yeah.
when
I'm
he
with
made
you.
his run.
I'm with you.
He went to the championship. Steph only got to, even though teams.
Ah,
Nah, I can't.
But I'm just talking about the
I
way
would-
they're playing and where they shooting the ball.
Yeah, I would have to compare like regular season numbers too, but tournament wise, yeah, you're right.
Steph was killing. I'm just saying. As a player, he better than. Because what is he? What is he?
He a point guard.
No, I'm talking about his
It's
class. No, it's class.
Oh.
What year is he? Sophomore,
Sophomore, I
junior,
believe.
something like that. So what Steph do? 3 years?
Yeah.
3 years. So
He could have played. He had offers from Georgia and Florida in football.
this
Oh,
dude.
Willie Clay.
So he's an athlete. Okay, but motherfucker, he did the right thing.
Yeah, he did.
But I think he better than Steph at the stage.
At this point in their career, okay, yeah.
Now I'm talking about when Steph was
At this
getting
point in
ready
their
for the
career,
draft, coming out of college.
I
think it
don't,
could've been-
you ain't wrong.
I don't know if I can agree with that too, because he also in Florida, Steph was at Davidson.
I'm just talking about.
I know what you're saying.
That's what
playing-wise,
I
but I
said.
feel like-
But he's still averaging 17 at Florida though. Come on now. I mean, that's
like 26
and 26 in the tournament. That's
What Steph was averaging, wasn't he like 25 or
He
24?
probably
or something?
around about the same 22.
yeah.
21.
But you know, he getting way more shots in this cat right here.
No, they taking about the same. They were taking about the same amount
Oh,
of shots.
all right.
That's why I can like.
I mean,
That's unfair comparison.
I don't watch college basketball.
I'm not saying he's gonna be
I get what
better.
you're saying.
I
I
ain't saying he's
definitely
gonna
get
be
what you're
better than Steph or do all that. I'm just saying he.
at this level, both of them at this level, he was better. I get what you're saying. I got you.
Oh, like how I was better than you in 6th grade.
Who?
Better than who?
We ain't gonna talk about.
Yeah, he tried. Hey, I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Better than which one of these?
Oh, that was sorry.
Who you talking about, Lee?
Well, yeah.
Nobody else.
Okay, all right. I'm
I was
just
making
nah.
an intentional.
But Cooper
Okay.
Flag gonna be back to Cooper Flag. He gonna be the number 1 pick, but I don't think if he goes to the Spurs, he gonna be good. Perfect matching heaven.
Well,
Then the
well,
NBA
him-
might fuck around and do some shit like you know what I'm saying to get him, get him. To
I'm gonna tell you what, and if
Get
you,
him to Philly.
if you get
Oh, no.
Vassal,
That won't
Cooper
be-
Flag, and
that'll
Victor
be-
Wembanyama, it's gonna be hard to beat them. On top of De'Aaron Fox.
I think he'll be
That's a
straight
tough
anyway.
one.
I think he can play.
Like, bro, if he go to New Orleans, he go to Charlotte.
He tough as hell.
Trev, I think he's super. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm not saying
No,
he-
he number one.
System
Clear
ball.
cut.
to get the best out of him. I think so.
The kid just turned 18.
That's what I'm saying. He's a child. y'all fussed with me last week about talking about Bronny because he was still in the 55th pick. And all that.
Totally different.
But
Man,
no. I
So
get
you
what
think
you're
so
talking
you
about,
think if
but
he
I'm
go to Charlotte and that badass basketball, he gonna flourish?
No.
him, LaMelo.
I don't
they
care who
they
on the
working
team.
with some shit. It's also you got to remember
They
it's
still
a
gonna play
small
bad.
budget. It's a small budget.
That-
Not
that
compared to
program
Who-
is
that's
not a
who-
winning
that's who get number
program.
one
They
pick.
don't-
Yeah, so it's like I get what that's what I'm going with, Trill.
They're
They
losers.
They meant to go there. He meant to go make a name, but they ain't meant to go win too much.
But like here's the thing. You talk about the talent in Charlotte. They have talent up there. It's just a losing operation. Bad
They're not-
basketball.
They're not there to win. They're there to sell tickets and make the NBA money.
And Melo
Not the number 1 pick. That's all I'm saying. If he's gonna be the number 1 pick, you're the
I mean,
savior.
It's been hundreds of number
What
one
say
picks.
them? But
They wouldn't
LaMelo,
pick.
what was
and they
what
call
was
him
LaMelo?
bust.
Say it again.
Wouldn't shit.
They call him bust.
But what was LaMelo?
He
I
was,
mean,
he was
number
like 3.
2 or
number
3.
three.
Yeah.
3.
Well, I mean,
Ant-Man was 1. You know the
Lonzo 2, yeah. Melo 3. All right.
No, LaMelo was 2.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
right. That's
who was
long.
2?
No,
Yeah.
Wiseman was 2.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So
'Cause
Lonzo
Golden State-
and Melo went 3.
No, Lonzo
Also
went
went
2.
2.
I thought that was a 3. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Markel went 1.
Dunk on
Lonzo
his
went
ass.
2.
oh,
Hayden went 3.
That's right. That's right, Lee. You right.
But
I know.
but
Okay,
no,
all
that's
right.
all I'm saying. He goes somewhere like Washington. Come on now.
Him and Swag and Jordan Poole.
No.
No.
White boys
really got pink through doing all that
Yeah.
yelling and shit. Got pink
That's
carrying
what I-
on my
that's what I-
goddamn
that's what I-
field.
that's what I was
Man,
doing.
please, I'm thinking you finna flush something.
Look,
got
he,
pink.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Who was it?
the
Portland?
Tuggle kid is the best
Portland?
defensive
They gonna
player in the
be like
league
Portland.
in the tournament.
Huh?
Cooper in Portland.
Man,
These are the teams
Cool.
that's gonna have a.
Cooper, Scoop, Anthony Simons.
And no ball. Because they're gonna take the ball. Anthony Simon and Scoot gonna take the ball.
Yeah. Maybe
Who-
Utah.
Who else? They down. Yeah, they down there.
That'll
too.
be Gordon Hayward.
That may be good. A bunch. I mean, that may be
That'd be great for marketing.
Running.
because it's a bunch of white boys. Like, what we got? Marketing and
Crazy.
You know,
Walker Kessler.
he gonna be Gordon Hayward.
I think
I want to see him. I do want to see
Hey,
him
this is a good
thrive.
comparison. That's
yeah.
a great
I think he's
comparison.
better than Gordon Hayward. I ain't gonna do
Yeah, I
it.
think it'd be better for sure, but I think that's a good comparison though.
I think if you
For
go
that
to the
market
if the
down
Spurs get the number one pick again, I think that'll be like that's it.
there.
Do y'all-
Perfect for him.
Do y'all think he'll be a better NBA player than Paolo?
No. And Palo ain't even really got started yet. Honestly,
I can't say. I can't.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
He
Paolo.
ain't got that skill set. He gonna be a different type. He gonna be like.
I know it was a totally.
Bro, I don't think
different
people be laughing. I was like, bro, I don't think y'all remember when Brent Berry was coming out of college, how nice he was.
Yeah,
I
but-
think he's gonna be like he could, you know, because he could shoot a little bit. I think he'd be like Brent Berry.
They compared him to Kawhi and Jason Tatum.
And look, from what I seen in that game against Houston, though, he does play some pretty decent defense.
I mean,
now
I
defensively, I didn't. He
Kawhi,
ain't no slouch.
When Kawhi came out of college, he didn't think, you know what I mean? So he
was a 6'7" big man.
wasn't nothing offensively. What he
Right.
do now? I mean, if y'all, I don't think he gonna. We'll see. I think if you go to the Spurs, I think that's what I think that'll be the best.
Let me ask
Spurs,
this. Let me
yeah.
ask this to y'all. The whole that he's the best player to come out of Duke. What do y'all stand on that? Because I don't know.
Kyrie ever come out of there?
but Kyrie didn't play enough games though.
Did it matter?
You hear me? That's why I say that. That's the only reason why
Y'all
I
think
say
Grant Hill could get 5 All
You know.
NBAs in his first 6 seasons?
That's what I was about to say. Grant Hill is the best. Grant Hill probably the best.
Look at
And then you got Zion right there. I mean,
Jabari Parker. What were you doing when he first? He
Ooh.
went crazy when he first went to do.
yeah.
And we just talk about just
just
in college. college
yeah.
I
If we
think
talk
that with
overall,
Cooper, I think with Cooper though, because he got so much hype.
He
behind
just
him.
he lead his
Right.
team in every
Yeah,
category.
but even
So that's
before
gonna be
that,
his argument.
but even before that, with him being the great white hope, I think there's so much hype around him that he's just getting elevated because he's also playing well. You know what I mean?
We're gonna see
Yeah,
when he
I
gets
get
to
it,
the
but
league.
then
Yeah,
just with
went to
just
the
you
perfect
saying
school.
that,
He couldn't have went
with
nowhere else.
just what you still saying that I don't like, because the first Kyrie of my time, I ain't gonna say the first Kyrie I ever seen was Jay Will out there. And you didn't mention him.
Oh my goodness, you right.
Jay
You
Will
right.
was my favorite.
Jay Will needs to be in the
Man,
discussion.
Jay
He gotta
Will
be in
can't-
the.
man, Jay Will can't do shit with Kyrie Irving. We ain't supposed to do
Man,
that.
I ain't saying he could.
Hold his
Back
jock
then,
strap.
You ain't gonna do all
Steph
that. Jay Will, the
Steph
first
Curry-
thing was doing all
Steph
that.
Curry said he did. Steph Curry said the first pickup, all he had to do was see him go up and down 2 times. Said, "Oh yeah, he the
Nigga,
number
that
one
was
pick."
15 years after
Hey,
No, they was at Duke together. What
Hey,
you talking about?
Steph Curry and Jason Williams.
Steph Curry and Kyrie. I'm talking about Steph
Oh, I
Curry
don't
said.
give a damn
Oh,
what he
nah,
said
yeah,
about
yeah,
Kyrie.
yeah.
Of course, everybody gonna say about Kyrie that
Bro.
a lot of niggas said that just in open gym that Kyrie was the best thing they done
Hey,
seen.
Rue.
Him and Lou Will.
Hey, Porter, can't lick the dirt off my cleats.
You stop a nigga to say that.
We play on the
What
real,
the-
play on the real,
God.
play on the real Diamond Porter.
What the fuck was that about?
You ain't good. You ain't good enough to lick the dirt off our cleats.
Hell. No, let's introduce the show, man. Welcome back. Hell, we're here with the vets. God damn it. Now, to my far left, Shawsy. What's the word?
You witty. Ooh, woo. Ooh.
What's been going on, man? What your weekend was like?
Everything been good except for the regular ass pig. You chilling. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to break. Shaggy Rogers, man. Talk to me. What's going on? Tell me something good.
Chilling, watching the game, finna see little light skinned nigga get out here go crazy.
What your weekend was like?
Shit, chilling.
Bro, you just that cool. I was the whole weekend with just shit chilling.
Yeah, basically.
I like it. Coming around that nasty. Talk to me. What's been going on? Tell me something good.
nah, man, I've just been chilling. Yeah, but you know, sometimes people be having you messed up. And a couple folks had me messed up last week. I'm gonna talk about it a little later because I don't let nothing go. You know what I mean? I just hold on to it, and then when I get a platform, I'm gonna expose them.
Oh, you got something to say to what happened this weekend, or you just got something?
No, there's something that happened last week. I ain't gonna say no name,
Okay.
but you know, don't play with me. Don't play. Oh yeah, and if you're hearing any noise, it's just me and the boys getting it. I gotta get in my bag.
Well, coming to you far right. AC Lee, talk to me. What's going on? Tell me something good.
Oh man, look, I'll tell you something good. Friday, I go to El Dorado, boy. And I end up accidentally crashing what looked like a date. Got up out of there.
Uh-huh. We had a date.
Well, I don't know. It's nobody's
No,
business.
start that.
Then
Bang.
I went to the local, ran into Dean,
Mhm.
and it was really fun. It was weird though, right? Because I walk in and Glorilla F&F is on, but it ain't no niggas in there.
Except for him.
That's the nigga.
When you in there too?
Oh, and later though, that was before I got there. That was before
So I don't even want to look at the dance flow because I know they're rapping the song. I ain't
They
had
was
to.
saying the N-word.
Oh yeah, they would say fuck nigga free, absolutely. And then
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
long story short, you know, we get in there, get to drink, having a good time, me and Dean. And 100 Shots comes on by Dolph, right?
Mhm.
It's 3 white girls. They rap it word for word. And I said, I know what they're into.
What are they into, AC? Almond? Almond? Gee. What are they into, AC, since you said that? What they into?
That's for me to know and you to find
Well,
out.
you said it.
I just said I know.
Oh, okay.
But you know, that's not my bad. That ain't my cup of tea. And then Saturday, I hung out with some friends on the Beltline. I was supposed to kick it with Dean after, but he be full of shit. So
I got sleepy. So I said
he lied though.
I got sleepy.
He's not too nasty. He told me he was coming to hang with me. So that's why I said, don't even worry about it.
I told you I wasn't gonna hang with you before.
No, you didn't. You didn't. You said I'm coming back to Carterville. I gotta touch some water, and then I'm coming back down the road.
You gotta touch some water.
That's what he said. I gotta touch some water and come on back down the road. I get to take a bath.
You need to take a bath. Shit, you all that shit floating in that goddamn bath water.
Hey, sat out and took a bath.
But, well, I mean, so with me, all right, I'm swinging it back to the V still hell.
Hey, what you do this weekend? Heaviest V?
I'm swinging it back to the beach. Do you think you could swing yourself?
So I think it's Friday night it started. I end up going to El Dorado. I met Nasty and AC up there. And I had my dog Taj with me. And Shaw, you remember that question you asked last week about when was the last time you got real fucked up? This weekend. Oh, I got real tuned in this weekend. Like it was rough. It was rough to where that Saturday morning was god awful. And then, you know, we still tried to go back out to the Battery and tried to watch the Braves. We thought we was gonna get a good show this weekend. We thought the Braves was gonna bring it home. The Hawks, they did their job, and
no, they got bit over.
They got bit. They did. They absolutely did. What was the final? I was about to say by that time I think I was already
too much for me to care about.
Well, you interrupted me again and tell me that. Did you?
hey! You need to control yourself. Okay, let me tell you, we ain't trying to smell your bowels. Okay, you need to control yourself.
When?
Y'all heard that?
I
didn't think nobody.
No, I'm just bullshit. But yeah, Saturday wrapped up. We came home and Sunday was god off when I ended up I slept in for the rest of the day.
Now, can I promote something real quick? Because I am going to Myrtle Beach tomorrow, but understand Friday is the trail ride in Yorkville. So I'm gonna make it back in time to be there Saturday. So if you don't have no plans on going, that's where you need to be. All right.
So you going from Myrtle Beach to the country?
Man, look, I got my boots on the ground.
What the hell you think Myrtle Beach is?
Yeah, on the low roof. But look, I'm gonna go from Myrtle Beach straight to the trail ride. So if you're looking for something to do, we're gonna be in Yorkville. I won't be there Friday, but I'll be there Saturday.
It's all weekend?
Yeah, it's all weekend.
Who are you?
But somebody. That's all. I'm just somebody trying to tell everybody about the trail ride. That's all. You feel me? That's all.
Bringing it in. Town business.
That's it.
Oh, mighty.
But yeah, come on, because this one right here. It's gonna set the tone for the rest of the summer.
Do they be out there?
They be out there. But I done told you to come on. They be out there.
Well, you know, I used to couldn't go.
Yeah.
Why you couldn't go?
He a free man now.
No, say it. Let him speak.
Okay.
Talk to the folks. Let the folks know.
Hey, y'all see that picture of Michael Vick and his brother? Norfolk State.
We don't want to talk about Michael Vick and his brother.
Yeah, we do. That was a beautiful thing. Just seeing those two black men, convicted felons out there coaching football because they turned their lives around and they found God.
Marcus did.
Convicted felons.
It sounded good when I said it.
No, I just wanted to give him time to get all that out. Now let's bring it back. Ask him one more time, Nancy. Why you think he couldn't come out when the first couple?
Why you come out to the trail ride last? Why you can come out to the trail ride last year?
I had competing priorities and I decided to do it.
Hey, let's not be so
Yeah,
let's not be so official.
that's the answer.
Okay. Oh, that's the answer. Well, this one I'm gonna tell you. You need to be there Saturday.
If you hear any
No,
noise,
it's just me and the boy.
get mad.
I gotta get in my bag. Hey, be there Saturday, boy. I'm gonna have my boots on the ground.
And that fan.
Where them fans at?
There it is.
Hey, but look, understand this is what I love about the trail ride. It goes all night. So look, I brought 2 bottles of liquor when I came. I ran out of liquor. They got what they call the moonshine man. The moonshine man say, give me $15 and you can drink moonshine all night. All you gotta do is go in the tent and get a cup. Okay, so that's the type of environment you going into. Okay.
So hold on. You went through 2 bottles of liquor and still felt the need to go to the moonshine man.
No, well, it's community, right? So I didn't drink all 2 bottles. I'm, pouring shots, doing whatever, make sure everybody's straight.
Got you some boots.
I ain't got no boots, but I do got something on order though.
You was
They should be here like Wednesday or Thursday.
So you was the bartender.
Hey, don't get this fucked up, okay? I'm trying to be polite. Yeah, but I'm taking care of my folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we take care of each other when we out there. Yeah. Hey, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Okay, I ain't nobody's bartender, but I'm telling you that as a whole, we was drinking.
I spend a lot of money with bartenders.
Y'all are funny, bro. Let's break it in, man. Do you think that that if you are a bartender for a male part, not for a male parliament, if you're a male bartender, do you think that drop points or something? Or the reason why
me?
I'm just asking in general, like
on being cool.
Not even. I mean, I don't know. We can say being cool. Or
you think if I see a male bartender, I think he's a punk?
I'm asking you. I don't know. I didn't say that.
I respect male bartenders.
Okay, that's
you do.
So that's why I'm saying.
So what's your favorite bartender? A male or a female?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong? Ain't nothing wrong with either one. We support male and female bartenders.
Me saying I respect male bartenders, and then you asking me who's your favorite bartender? Those are 2 different conversations.
I'm just asking, what's your favorite?
A woman.
Okay, all right.
I don't mind.
You know who she is.
All right, go on.
We bringing it in now. We talking town business, man. I don't really know. I don't really know how to bring.
Hey, I got a question. Y'all want to become the TMZ of Cartersville? Want to report on messy Facebook business and really got Al over here. Y'all remember when Ty was Al Roker and used to work for the Boston Tribune?
Yeah,
Al Roker.
Yeah, that's real. Now I used to be a real journalist out here in these streets. I don't want to become that, but we can't talk about town business. I mean, what y'all want to go to?
I was gonna let Lee bring that one in.
Okay, because he don't care.
Not even that he didn't care.
What is we talking about in town business? I ain't got nothing for town business.
What we talked about off air about the the stuff that happened at the Victory
at the Victory
car wash or
at the gas station. The young lady who killed a 65-year-old man at the gas station.
In Cartersville?
Oh yeah.
When the fuck did this happen?
Oh, y'all didn't know this happened.
I don't know about no damn murder in Cartersville.
Oh yeah.
What a Victory at?
Right behind Cartersville football field.
When the fuck did this happen?
Oh, for real?
Right on the other side of the tabernacle.
How did she kill him?
She shot him in the head.
What did he do?
They shot him in the mouth.
Shot him in the mouth. Yeah. So from what I read, I ain't read it in the last 12 hours. So I don't know for sure. But the man was talking. He sped off, came back, put his head in her car, and she shot him. Pretty much. And if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. I ain't trying to be right, but I'm trying to be as accurate as possible from what I read. So yeah. So I don't know if it's an act of self-defense.
Honestly, from what I read, it kind of sounds like self-defense. From what I read, now, I mean, I don't know I don't know for sure, but just off what I read, it's kind of
In my brain, if you stick your head in my car and I don't know you, I don't know what the hell you got with you.
That's right.
Yeah.
I feel scared.
On top of you speeding off and then coming back, you know what I mean? Like, so you know,
Mike, don't.
Did she feel in fear of her life? That's gonna be, or do they feel that she was in fear of her life?
yeah.
She's a lady. That helps.
That's it. I mean, that's kind of. I mean,
It's an elderly.
She a lady, but she's a stud.
So she
Why y'all
so she-
laughing? I'm just why y'all laughing? I'm saying
so she like to pull the
Right.
scissors out the crayon box, huh?
I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying
Shaggy
saying
Roger.
that they gonna look at it different, and that's the truth. We know that's gonna be the truth, is because she ain't just a innocent.
Did y'all watch?
You, bro, y'all.
I finished Drewski's Love Show yesterday,
Oh god.
and watching him kiss that stud was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
He should have picked Switcheroo. He a fool for not picking Switcheroo.
I think he left with Switcheroo, it for real. But I think because the old girl, she had a nigga still.
Bambi.
Ain't that her name? The
Yeah.
big girl, yeah.
She was talking about the money anyway.
She called dog on the phone, like, listen, hey, we won the money. But listen, then she called him back and said, hey, I'm leaving you. He said, okay. He know your
Yeah.
was coming home.
Bambi says she pregnant by Drewski right now. I think Bambi was pregnant from the start.
Which one? Bambi the one who won it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Man, Bambi ain't pregnant by the way I'm Drewski.
Man, she pregnant
Drewski
by.
laid up with Ruby Rose.
She,
You think you really
she from Memphis.
I don't
They
give
say
a
that,
fuck.
they say that shit wasn't real.
Oh, really? Well,
Oh no, that wasn't. No, that wasn't real.
I mean,
But Trey, you know about the Memphis. You know about the Memphis girl. You know how they.
nah,
Oh, okay, my bad. Then
No.
you know, I thought we had a run at one time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Got it.
Oh,
Yeah, you had got it.
got it.
Yeah.
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 Got it. Where is Gotti at?
Man, got it somewhere with her little baby.
I was gonna say prison.
Nah, she got her shit together. Why you always trying to put somebody in jail?
It's typically they display behavior that says they need to be there.
Nah, got it together. And I mean, that's most niggas from that go to college though. They figured it out. You know, whether they graduate or not, you figure it out.
You got no choice, regardless
Yeah.
of the college or not. You gotta figure it out. Everybody finna give you that.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, hey.
some people get stuff. They get, a lot of you speaking of Ruby Rose, she was talking about if
That's women. What's women? That's a whole different ball game. All women gonna, and especially if you fine, you always gonna get the advantage on everything compared to something fat and VJ looking. You know, like if you're a man, like I'm more so like just like being real. Like if you're a man and you fat and
big
you are,
hips.
yeah, if you fat and you already ain't on all that. Come on, will you shut the fuck up? You keep shooting extra shots.
I wouldn't say that about you. I'm just saying.
But no, for real though. But for real though, like
Yeah.
if you are,
Look, if you was big as hell and loose, big as fuck, you big as fuck, and you got loose skin, and bad skin, you full of eczema, sit a chain,
Frosted Flake and flicking off.
badass fucking that. Well, get some jokes, nigga.
what if
oh my
what
god,
if they have a good personality?
Jokes,
oh
Yeah,
shit.
you know that don't mean that no will.
jokes.
That's
So-
it.
So hold on. How you gonna be a race warrior, but you ain't out here caring about people's personality?
I do. First of all, don't put all this on me. I ain't claiming to be no race warrior. You know what I mean? I am a community advocate. That's what I am. I love everybody.
But you said I want to ask Trail. So let me ask you. So if you got a big girl and she funny and she kind of funny looking, do you still talk to the phone? Do you still like
Everything you saying, I can't help but my face doing it. I can't help that.
I'm saying, can you still like? Can you not take her serious? Like, or is she still like, you know?
Is she my cousin?
I won't.
No. This something. If she, Trev just said she got that personality, all that look carrying on.
I didn't say that.
What did you say? I'm sorry. What did you say?
Motherfucker got eczema.
No, not.
Big
Bro, I ain't talking about you. But you said when they kept saying if she, what if she big and she pretty or blah blah.
Never said that. I ain't said that.
No, they was saying it. I thought they was asking you, and you said, so, okay, never mind. Probably I was hearing it different. I thought you said that they had to be funny or something like that.
But no, would you?
What I would?
Cindy or Cindy Veronica Villalobos?
If they was big and funny looking, would you stick them? Or not even stick them? Would you entertain them? I guess if they was funny though.
Let me.
Would you take her out?
Let me. Okay, all right. Talking about entertain like that, because I was about to say
wouldn't do nothing.
you. I know. I done been around you Negroes long enough to know that y'all will entertain some shit.
That's why I say
just to, you know.
That's why I say
to work the room.
Not no motherfucker that big, slouchy.
But what if they
jokes?
But what if they jokes? That's what you were saying. Okay, that's what you were saying.
Jokes going on.
Hey,
that's what you were saying. I thought you were saying like she had to make jokes and shit like
jokes.
you
I'm
make it.
making
Okay,
jokes.
that's more so I was saying.
Bro.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be a lot of texting. Y'all see how this motherfucker wearing the couch down? It's gonna be all that.
Like the cushion look like this when she got up.
Wearing out my seat. Motherfucker, you can hear the flow creep when she walk. That's funny to me.
yeah.
I'm texting.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Sliding on the ground.
Yeah. Your big ass done gonna flop on my couch. What's wrong with you?
Sit on the floor. Flop down. Sit on the floor. Yeah, nah. Get over. Oh,
Why you talk to that man like that?
For me.
Yeah.
I was in a different phase of my life.
Have y'all ever sat on the couch that been
I
broken
didn't
in by a fat motherfucker? You fall in there, mother.
At your cousin. Huh?
Hey, chill, cause
Oh,
nigga,
yeah.
nigga,
Rude. Goddamn.
man, that shit was funny. My cousin Missy sat down and said, "God damn!" Like, she said, "God damn!" She said, "God damn!"
Hey. Nah, yeah, I had to tell somebody else. Don't be goddamn flopping on my couch. Shit. Yeah. Shout out to him. That's my Masonic brother.
Is this good defense?
But, yeah.
Basketball going on.
He just missing right now, dude. Right here.
Everybody just missing.
everybody.
Houston playing good defense.
Whew. There you go. Start up.
College ain't y'all can say it's shitty basketball, but I like the way they move the ball. You know, it ain't that all that ISO shit that the NBA provides. I'm just saying it's real basketball. If you don't like to watch it, that's on y'all.
Yeah,
I like to watch it. Well, but it helps as like a teaching point as a coach.
You know, like Hallmark Channel, Lifetime, Tubi.
I like that nigga though.
You know, like they have
I
movies
done
and
seen
stuff.
8 deep threes.
Yeah,
And
like
like,
Heat, and that's the one
People
right
can
there.
watch
Me.
those movies and everything, right?
Mhm.
But that don't make them good because people watch.
I don't need everybody shooting. them deep
But
threes.
it's some Lifetime shit out here better than
That's college basketball.
Django.
Throw it up.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, these niggas running.
Yeah, they gonna take off.
Nah,
You
they-
said that Lifetime movie's better than Django?
I'm kidding. I'm
I'm
kidding,
about to
Lee.
say, are
I'm
you a
kidding, Lee.
man?
Bruh,
I'm kidding, Lee. Django.
I swear to God, if
Swear to
Houston
one
wins
more thing.
tonight, Houston is gonna be on fire this whole week,
We
boy.
need to go down.
Oh my God!
Someone
it's gonna
tell
be-
Malaya I'm
Bruh.
on fire. She should
Houston
work
gonna be
tonight.
on fire all weekend.
I had fun in Houston.
Houston a good time, bro.
Mhm.
Houston a good time. I done came down. Swishers on the lane. O's on the brain. I can't maintain. See what I'm saying? I keep it coming. I just want to
You
chill.
made that up though. That ain't nothing.
No,
Houston.
that's I'm freestyling.
Yeah. No, you need to say something like
There you go.
from zero, like I can't leave drink
That's not it.
alone.
Why would
That's
I
Houston.
sing? Why would I sing his song?
Oh, you want to make your own song like
Duh,
you used to?
fat ass.
Hey, no,
just
yeah,
said
that's-
I literally just
You said
he just
he's-
banged
that
a three.
shit. That shit suck.
Come on, no,
That shit
that's a
count.
corner bang three. That's tough.
That shit suck, VJ. Whatever that
You.
was.
Fat ass.
That shit suck.
What my free?
Yeah, that shit suck.
Hey, we talked about this last week a little bit, kind of, sort of, but Dean,
I wasn't here. I had shit to do. I'm sorry. I'm
I-
sorry I
I-
wasn't
I
here.
wasn't- yeah, I was about to throw the topic to you. And
I know. Come on with it.
talking too much.
All right, I'm sorry.
Just shut up.
I've been drinking like Beyonce.
But anyways, we're talking about this last week. We're talking about the black church being the downfall of the community. And we didn't really dive too deep into it. We kind of focused a little bit on Marvin Sapp, but I felt like this was a topic that you should touch on.
Oh, you hit me with one right there. Well, I will say this, and I've been saying it, so I'll say it again: is that if the black church is gonna get young kids and young adults into the church, they gotta get outside the church and work the outreach part of their mission, right? So,
What's the mission?
the mission is just supposed to be, and I know we might have to hold on. No, but I know where he gonna go with it. But the mission is to get people to God, right? All right. The mission is to get people to God. With that, we can't stay in the confines of the church. We have to get outside the church and use our tools and resources to bring people in. Now, do I know exactly how to do that in this day and age with this generation? Not necessarily, but I know visibility would help, right? So being visible in every aspect of community, whether it be sports or we doing something on the hill or what have you, that visibility will help.
Sorry.
That's why I don't like doing serious
Nah,
talk.
he wasn't laughing. He wasn't laughing.
Okay, all right. But all in all, that's where it would start, is to take the resources inside the church, take them outside the church, inside the church, take them outside the church, and try to bring the people in. But as far as the downfall of the black community, I don't know. I think that's not on them as a whole. I think it's one of them things where the blame can kind of be spread out a little bit, because I can blame parents for not getting their kids to church. I mean, I can blame grandparents or their parents for not expressing how important church was to them. So it's generational shit that we got to get by.
I agree with that.
Hold on,
I definitely agree with that. Don't read the shit.
There you go.
Don't read it yet, bro.
Nah, see, you're rushing to the comment.
Yeah, don't read it yet, bro.
It would be if Trevor wasn't.
Don't read it yet.
Yeah, but
that wasn't even what I was laughing at.
We're here to have a conversation.
Come on.
And well, you kind of just said a bunch of shit that really didn't go in the direction I was trying to push this conversation.
Okay.
And then
Bad.
no, but stop the conversation.
But that's the truth. That's
no,
not
which, just before, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I say what he said though was some real shit, like all the way top to bottom. He did say a bunch, and that's kind of the conversation going. But that's also when ruined.
No, I'm saying
should have that.
I'm saying he said a lot of stuff that wasn't going in the direction I was trying to drive the conversation.
Oh no, I figured
I wasn't invalidating what he was saying.
Yeah, no, I knew that, but I was just
what
more so saying
matters.
As Rue, he was asking a question in the midst of what he was saying, and that's why I thought that they both should have had a conversation on. Them two should have had that conversation on when he asked about the mission part. Like, and I know, did you answer?
I tried to the best of my ability, but I don't know the mission of nobody's like church. You know what I mean? Like it may vary, but as
Get paid. That's the mission. I'm being serious. I ain't laughing.
I know you are. Look,
The mission.
and we done had conversations like this before. I know you are.
You said tools and resources. You should just stop the resources.
Look, Rue, I understand why you view it that way, and maybe it's some churches out there that's all they want. But
the dude just locked
for the
dude just locked.
Maybe
He just locked
It
people
ain't
in
no
there and said,
maybe.
"Man, we need 40,000 for what? The hell you need 40,000
no
for?"
such thing. Maybe.
Nah, the worst part was when he told the preachers they got to spend money because it costs to be up there.
Ushers, block the door.
no,
Block the door.
and he see Marvin Sapp, he charged the folks in the pulpit more than he did the folks in the congregation. Like
What is
I
he
see-
charging them for?
I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
trying
I
to
don't
figure
know.
out.
I'm with y'all on that. That ain't right. All right, but we got to go somewhere after here. All right. because this ain't guaranteed. All right,
I think the church.
this ain't forever.
I think the church is a political chess piece for politicians.
I don't think so. I would disagree because I done seen it on different levels. All right, I done seen it where it has been political, but I also seen it where it's for your good. So you just gotta find the right one. Leader, you think
The right one would.
the right church?
So
Well,
you
let me
you
take
finding
it.
the right
Let-
church or you finding the right word? Because whatever church you go to, it's gonna be full of heathens and sinners in there that ain't doing nothing but lying and gossiping and stealing.
Hey,
from
let me
the
tell you
Lord,
something.
off the Lord's name, because that's what they do.
No, the people ain't
Hey,
stealing.
ruin
The,
each
the
other.
members ain't
Man,
stealing.
you crazy as hell. You don't think the motherfucker in the pool?
No, I ain't talking. No, I'm not
If he
talking.
get an opportunity to steal
Okay.
something, he gonna steal.
Okay, I get that, but it's life though.
If
So
you
you
came
can't
across something
What you mean
outside,
it's like-
you
can
can't expect
take
for
it
the
home.
you can't. It is nothing in life that you can expect to be perfect. Why would you expect the church to be perfect? You know what I mean? Because it's the church. No, it's you still got human beings
No.
involved. So human beings are
It-
crooked.
it-
They
it ain't
lie.
the-
They cheat. They do all that. So you can't expect
You
to
mean to
put.
tell me, motherfucker, been talking about this book
Child,
for the
child.
longest?
You said I expect. I didn't. No one said anything about expecting someone to be
Okay,
perfect.
all right, my bad. Okay,
But I expect a grown ass person to know right from wrong.
Y'all been
I
talking.
agree with that.
Y'all been
I
talking
agree with
about
that.
this
I agree
same
with that.
book for years.
So
I agree with
so
that.
The church is full of fucking wrong.
I agree with that.
Y'all been talking about
Wrong
this.
in
Y'all been talking about
agree.
the
There's more
same
wrong
book
than I
for
see right
years.
going on.
I agree with that.
When you leave church, you turn into a heathen.
God damn, ain't nobody revised it or wrote their own little synopsis or nothing of that motherfucker.
No, there's different versions that come out.
Of what?
The Bible.
Half the
Hey.
different versions. If a nigga say turn the page such and such, this and that, everybody read the same thing.
I get what you're saying, Ruth.
But different,
I get
No,
exactly what you're
it's
saying
different
on that.
versions though.
yeah, but it's worded differently.
Yeah, it's different versions. Lee, you want to touch on? Oh no.
I mean, I was gonna let y'all cook.
No, he's cool because he know he in the Matrix. He said, "I'm cool. I'm fine over here. Hey, it's cool."
Oh,
That's what
he got caught
that's
up in
what
the
he
Matrix
said.
last week.
No. This is what me and him talk about. He know what's going
Okay.
on, but that's what. Hey, he
Well,
did.
look.
That's
Well,
just-
no, I look at it.
Let me keep it a buck with y'all.
Well,
Hold on,
you
hold on, Lee.
That's what the-
Let me keep it a
That's
buck
what,
with
that's
y'all.
what the pastor said. Let me get a book from him.
Let me keep it a buck with y'all on how I operate. All right. So I'm a firm believer. I'm a Christian. I'm a firm believer in God. Okay.
gonna be honest
but
with you, though.
the church does not designate how I move. Okay.
If he throws it to me,
All right. It don't
then
designate how I
cut me
move.
off when I try to answer.
So with that,
Cut this mic.
I have done my own work, done my own studying, right? So I move.
And what conclusion you came up with?
What you mean?
Well, that question
You
ain't
just,
about-
you just said I done my work and study, and I said, what conclusion did you come up with?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my conclusion.
And what
Okay.
else?
No, that's
What you mean with us?
What else did you get from it?
Plenty.
I got from it that a lot of folks in the Old Testament was having multiple wives and shit, and all of a sudden it's even better. You know what I mean?
Frowned upon.
Now it's frowned upon.
I got if you want to know what I got from it is that I can make mistakes and still be a Christian as long as I
ain't nobody talking about like
I'm just saying.
No. So here's the thing, right? And I think you're focusing too much on the religion portion of it, right?
But I'm religious. I'm not spiritual.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and when I
what's
finish,
the
and when I
goddamn
finish,
difference?
and when I finish my sentence, you probably would have a better response, right? So, but you're focusing on the religious piece of it, and it's more so the institution that is the church, the institution that is asking Black people for a 10% tax every year, plus the extras throughout the year. One would say that the church asks for more than the government. You know what I mean? But like, where is the money going? And we and that's where the conversation around the Black church,
the church is college fund. I'm sorry.
No, I know, but the point being is that's where the conversation around the church being the downfall of the Black community, because the Black community often invests so much into the church but those people who are investing into the church aren't getting the returns. And it's just like any other system out here where we talk about oppression of black people, and we're seeing it in our own churches by our own people.
I get that, and I think you're correct, but it's when we talking about almost 5 to 10 years of the church barely really surviving because ain't nobody going to church.
Depends on where you're at.
Outside of, bro, young
to,
people are not going to church. Our age group do not go to church,
bro. People are going.
You know why?
You are in an area where a lot of the black churches aren't totally energized, man. I'm telling you, niggas are going to church.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Niggas are going to church. Churches are making
And
money.
Dean, I don't been all over the world, and everybody don't go to church like that, like they do in America.
I agree.
Bro, you go down to Albany, them niggas are going to church.
You say Albany, Georgia, you know they're going to church.
Get off the
No.
island. I tell her, don't ask. No questions.
Look, yeah, I'm with you.
I sleep up here.
I still believe because I seen it when I was from state to here that our generation ain't going to church like our parents' generation.
Does that bother you?
No,
Cause he don't go.
I don't go.
Why you don't go?
I'm lazy.
No.
No, I'm lazy.
What I need to go up there for? That's why you don't go.
No, it ain't that rule. Cause I go when I need to. But
What's the need to go?
But I can do it on my own. I'm good on my own.
But
I don't.
But hold on, real quick. You saying you do it on your own? That's not how God asks us to walk, though. If you're gonna get to the religious part of it, we're supposed to.
Didn't I just say I do it when I have to?
I'm just saying.
All right. Yeah.
The Lord,
That's what I'm saying.
We got fellowship with the believers now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But it ain't like that. I'm not having different interaction like this without the church. I just go when I want to. You know what I mean? I'm still I'm tithing too. I send no, I'm not. I was about to say I send my man a check, once a month. But I'm saying, yeah, why not? I believe.
That's what the Lord said.
I believe.
I said I'll give you your money.
10%, yeah.
Is that in the law? Is that a law? Is that a law?
No, the law
Is that a law?
The taxes, that's the law.
Say if they don't tax it, it ain't.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
But no, you know.
You can't even you can't cut a tree down in your front yard without being taxed.
No cap. HOA will tear your ass
Man,
off.
come on, man.
I can.
That shit is
Tree down.
a non-profit. That's what the church is.
Yeah, they're 501c3.
Thank you.
They are.
Dean,
I work with them on a daily basis. Insurance. Yeah, I work with them.
What was the purpose and how was the 501c3 made for who to do what? You going?
Rue.
Now's not the time for Dean to be talking about that when it comes to 501c3s and money and shit. That's a sore subject.
Oh, chill out. No, you all right. Shut your goddamn mouth.
Shit, you might as well break the news here.
Nah, we good. I'm not gonna get them folks that energy.
For tax reform.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna tell you to give them no energy.
Yeah, nah.
But you had a topic you wanted to talk about. But before we get to your topic, hey Rue, what's up? I don't know. I was just gonna say what's up.
Next topic.
Yeah. I mean, what are y'all on?
No, I wanted to transition that though. I wanted to jump in from what you said, how you kept saying that you have your own reasons.
Yeah.
That kind of like made me want to go into like the silent struggles for men, like bro, just men in general. Like I don't know, the silent struggles that we go through. Are those some of the reasons that can keep you from going to church, or they can keep you from just feeling like you got to do everything by yourself? Or
How fast topic is this?
Well, hold on,
because real conversation.
You ain't never had to deal with it.
I got it.
Okay,
because he one of them niggas that'll play tough, in front of everybody, but in reality, you one of the niggas that probably need to have it more than a lot of folks. Because again, you can battle up a lot of shit, but then again, sometimes them walls get they can eat at you a lot more than what you think.
On a serious note, I don't bottle up much.
Well, that's on thing. So that's why we asking a question. That's why we went. That's why we talking out loud to everybody.
But the thing is, what he asking is about like, and I don't think it's necessarily my case, but I done seen situations where it's men that want to come to church, and the first thing they want to do is bring them to the front because the church been talking all along, and everybody already know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he go along with it that day, maybe he don't, but then he don't return for that reason.
Because everybody don't want to be the center of attention.
Right.
Sometimes they want to go through their shit by themselves, but that also go why I say like, is that like a personal thing? Like, do men or we just because we so much alpha men, we'll put all the weight on our back because we don't want nobody else to go through what we're going through.
I would say that, you know, it varies, but for the most part, yeah, men like us in this room, that's what we're gonna do. So, I mean, you know, we can. Well, I say that we live in different worlds than the initial man that I'm talking about, because if we're talking about the church here, right here in Bartow County,
we ain't talking about the church. We're talking about black men and bottling up their emotions and not being and the fears of being vulnerable.
Okay, so I didn't know we weren't talking about that and going to church.
No. It
My
wasn't necessarily about church. It was just more so like the struggles that we put on ourselves as men.
Yeah.
Because is that like for more? And I just mixed that in with why you said you didn't go to church.
Yes. Because sometimes you know you don't want to be vulnerable. You know what I mean? You want to deal with that shit how you deal with it and move forward. And I ain't mad at no man to handle that shit like that, because there's been plenty of days where I do.
Right.
But is it the healthiest way? Probably not. Is there other ways to do it? Yeah. But
it don't fucking matter. It don't matter. Like, if we're being honest, if you want to have this conversation about why are men on this whole bottled up and not letting their emotions out, because 9 times out of 10 it doesn't fucking matter. Guess what? The lights got to stay on. Need gas in the car. Oh, we need to keep the damn key. Yeah, you can be hurt and going through stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're somebody who's providing, whether it's just for yourself or you're providing for other people, what you going through don't really fucking matter. Yeah, it matters. It hurts. But if you gotta provide, man, you gotta
still got your own responsibility type shit.
And nigga, we know that.
But no, that's kind of how.
But that's how we die at 46.
And that's true.
That's how we die at 55.
That's
nigga.
not true.
But I mean, what you say?
Okay, all right.
Why you feel that, Shaw? What you saying?
You can't say that's why we died for 46. You don't know that. The life that you lived up to 46 is the reason why you died. Not taking.
Think about that though, Shaw.
Not going to the doctor. That's not being silent. That's being fucking stupid. That shit is put here for us to use, and you don't use it because you sorry. And you, instead of you get your big sorry ass up going to the doctor, like you sat there, because all of us do it. Damn, I know I should have did this, but you don't fucking do it. That's sorry. That's not being silent. You know better. Once again, we get back to this. As a man, you know better.
Nah, you're right. But I'm saying, how many people use that excuse though?
That's not an excuse. That's
or say that, you know, I've been dealing with this for so long.
That's an excuse.
That's
an excuse.
I gotta do this.
Because we all go through the same shit. You ain't went through something that ain't somebody else that went through.
I have though.
You have. Nobody else throughout.
No. I'm just saying. But you gotta understand, it's friend groups. So we all got each other to depend on. Everybody done went through something, but we all ain't went through the same thing, right? All right. Everybody ain't got that. So,
but that shit don't matter.
You say it don't matter. When you talk about people, I hate how you talk about people sometimes. So hold on, because you say it don't matter, but it be a nigga that done blew his brains out over that same matter. You know what I mean? It matters. It matters. We gotta find out. We gotta figure out healthy. We gotta figure out healthy ways to help each other.
But that's on you
Yes.
to figure out how to deal with your shit. If
It's not
you
somebody else's job.
right, so if you can bottle up and function, bottle up and function. If you need to let it out, let it out. If you need therapy, go to therapy. If you need a trick off and fuck off, trick off and fuck off. You know what I mean? If whatever it is for you to figure it out, it is on you to figure that shit out. So that's why I say when I say it doesn't matter, when I say it doesn't matter, it doesn't fucking matter because it's your responsibility to figure your shit
So
out.
why are we talking about it as a whole? All right. Are we?
Because
Hold on. Because if we're not trying to figure out solutions to help the next man, what the fuck are we talking about? Okay. So if it don't matter, it don't matter.
No.
Don't ask me the question.
No, I definitely.
You know what I mean?
I want you to feel
But it should matter because we are here on a limited period of time, and one of the obligations that we have in this world is to help each other. So if you can't help the next man,
hold on.
Let me say.
go ahead.
The focus should be helping yourself. How are you helping? Listen. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But how are you helping somebody else and you fucked up?
Hold on, let me tap in before he responds.
No, I'm with you.
Just
well, hold on, let me tap in before he responds. God damn. But
Y'all don't want to come all these deep ass topics when I come on.
yeah, but you just keep talking.
Come on,
But
AT Wonder. No letting go, no.
but you focus on helping people.
Yes, sir.
And-
I do.
and that's great. But I think sometimes you get blinded in your focus of helping people. That some people don't want to help themselves. These people have been given multiple opportunities and multiple alternatives to change their lives. And at some point, if you are stretching yourself too thin for somebody who won't even stretch thin for their own selves, no, fuck that. Figure it out. Because I'm putting myself in your situation by trying to help you out of your situation that you don't want to leave.
Bro, I am not stretching myself too thin by giving you information and affirmations. You know what I mean? That you can come up, out of this, whatever you win, all right, and giving you the information to help yourself.
That's personal to you. That's not everybody else. And the thing is, when we have these conversations and debates, you take the way that you view it and expect everybody to view it that same way, and that's law. But no, you say, hey, it don't take shit for me to help people. I could say, I got so much going on in my house, in my life, that I don't have anything to help. I don't have the time to give anybody information because the time that I'm using giving them information is fucking up what I got to do just to keep my lights on. I can have the information, but if I don't have the time to give it out, I'm gonna hoard it, at least keep my shit together. Fuck them.
I mean, how much time do it take to say, look, bro, I can look, you can go here for resources. And I believe in you. That's all you gotta say.
How do I get put into a situation?
You know what I mean? Look, I'm not trying. Look, and I'm not trying to say that y'all niggas need to be me. Not at all. But I'm just saying it don't take that much energy.
I feel
yeah.
Todd. So let me. Maybe I'm just crazy as hell, but whatever it is that you can help somebody with, I'm sure it's being. I'm not. This ain't to you. I'm just saying in general. As a person, if you was to help somebody, if it's point them in a direction, that shit has been available longer than we've been alive.
Maybe so.
So once again, if you don't want to help yourself, if I came to you in dire need, man, Todd, man, my foot, I just don't know what to do with my foot. This shit keeps swelling up.
You got gout, motherfucker.
What I need to do, Todd?
Go to the doctor.
Duh.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you to get that amputated.
Hey,
Something else.
But if I don't tell you to go to the doctor every time,
I should know to go to the doctor.
But I'm saying, what energy does it take for me to tell you take your country ass to the doctor for the 5th time? Go to the doctor.
Do you think I'm going?
But
it don't matter.
But hold on. What are the
maybe you will one day, maybe you won't.
But what are the chances you get the opportunity to do that? Because again, when we talk about helping, a lot of the helping that's done is intentional. You build into your schedule, hey, I'm gonna be here to do this to give back. But like when that's not in your schedule, you go to work, you go home, you take the kids where they need to go. Like when you really get into that routine, bro, you're not interacting with people to offer that too. And if you build out a life that way, bro, you are just focusing on keeping your house afloat. And yeah, if I have an opportunity, sure, I'll take it. But I have to look for these opportunities because I'm in the car and in the house.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. But I just don't think it take that much energy, Lee, just to say something or to point a nigga in the right
Why
direction.
so many niggas fucked up then? If it
Well,
don't
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. You can't change nobody. All you can do is do your part. Do your part. Say something.
if they don't do their part, why should I do mine?
All right.
They're like,
Well,
but no,
I'm gonna give it to you from a family perspective. Okay. I got folks in my family that ain't right. But every time I see them, every time I get a chance to talk to them, I'm gonna point them in the right direction. All right. So that shit don't take no energy from me. I'm gonna do that every time I see him. Every time I see him. And remind them what they got behind them. What does that take?
What they got
Behind
behind
it.
Bumper.
Nah, y'all.
I
chill
get it.
out,
I
man.
know what you're saying.
Chill out. They trying.
They got a crew behind them. I get what
Yeah.
you're saying. They ain't gonna do that. They got a support system behind them.
That's
I
it.
get I get what you're
That's
saying.
all. That's all I'm saying.
I get
And
it.
we can deliver that to the common man.
I get it.
But even with family, why do they deserve that?
What is it about? What you talking about? Deserve? That's what you supposed to do.
If I'm supposed
That's
to
what
do
you're
it,
supposed to do.
they deserve it. Who the fuck say I'm supposed to help them?
I don't help no
Here,
fucking body.
Shaggy back. Listen, Shaggy was chilling too long. He back now.
And don't plan on it, don't want to.
Well, why? I mean,
Motherfucker like, hey, motherfucker call me.
Let me not say.
I got one. What your daddy said at the barber shop? I hate owing the motherfucker.
Yeah, but he ain't owe nobody.
That's what he said.
But
check this out though. I'm not helping nobody. Motherfucker call me for some money. I ain't got it, boy. Straight up.
Why, Haru?
Cause fuck them.
Because I don't want to give you no money. That's the nice way. Then he gonna say, damn, bro. Look here. No. Like,
What if he fucked up though? What if he hurting?
No. Listen,
No.
listen. I ain't here. If a random motherfucker call me that I don't talk to on a day-to-day basis, I'm not doing shit for. If one of y'all call me, hey, I need this, I got you.
Mhm.
But that motherfucker I seen the other day at Eagles, he seen me in my car, and then all of a sudden, let me call this nigga. Fuck him.
I get it.
Why he got that hawk out there? Fuck him.
I got that hawk out there, Sean.
now, if you can't find it, then all right, I got you. You know what I mean?
But like me and V were having a conversation before y'all got here and talking about helping family out. And yeah, it's cool to help family and stuff out when you can. But at what point is it that like they don't consider you, what you going through? They coming to you for this and that. And a lot of times it's the people who aren't in your day-to-day. They only just circle back when they need something. And to what Dean talk about with the family piece and helping them out, you motherfucker, you don't help me with shit. All you do is take away from me in the grand scheme of things. Why should I continue to help you?
I'm not helping nobody that ain't. If I can see, look, if you ask me for some money, what you got to hear? My mouth.
yeah, you got to hear it first.
You
Yeah.
got to hear what I got to say. Because I work hard for this money.
I work hard.
I work hard.
I
work hard. And I'm not loaning nobody nothing. And I know they ain't putting in the work that I'm putting in.
Yeah.
Man, look, I'm with you, Shaw. And every time I loan somebody some money,
What if she cute with a nice little piece of tail on?
I'm not helping nobody.
Dick is all I can give.
yeah, I gotta complain before I give. Every time. God damn. You know what I mean?
First thing I'm gonna say is, Now I work hard for my money.
Man, you gotta give me a leg. Don't even give me this.
Nah, Craig, I wouldn't feel comfortable giving you no money without a job.
But nah, that's how I am. It's
hard.
I work hard for this money.
it's can I is there a path to me getting this money back? If the answer is no, man, probably not.
I don't want to know that answer.
Cause that'll make it so much easier.
If I give something, that means I don't want it back. That's my thing. Like if somebody be like, bro, let me get $10 and all this, like, all right, bro, whatever. But I'm not expecting that back. But
I only loan money to my friends who I know can afford to pay me back, even though I don't expect the money back. Because when I donate, when I give money, when I lend money, I don't expect it back. But I can't just give somebody $500-$600 knowing that I ain't gonna see a penny of that shit back.
Yeah.
Can I keep real? I'm one of those guys that I loan it, and if I know they not gonna pay me back, I won't ask for it back. But then they can't ask for me for nothing back. Like it'll never be a double time that you can owe me. If I give it to you and you don't offer it back, or if you tell me like I'm gonna give it back to you, I got you, and you don't get that back, okay, cool. I ain't tripping. All right, it's dead. But if you tell me I ain't gonna pay you back, or if you tell me you're gonna pay me back
now, B, I ain't gonna pay you back. Well, that's great.
I can respect that. That's what I said. I can respect that.
Let me hold 200 now.
I ain't paying you back.
I ain't gonna pay you back.
But then that's when you know you can't ask for nothing else. Like I said, and especially these family, you know, hey, I got you. But listen, we can never do this again. It's the last time. It's to wipe everything clean. We completely done with everything.
What you finna do with this $200?
Ain't even my business.
No, I need to know. It is.
And
When
you ask the bank for money, they want to know what you're doing with
it. It's all my business.
Right, but I feel like if you give it to
Let
somebody,
me know what my $200. Maybe I can get something out of it. Maybe I can throw in another 200. Shit, you finna go do something. Maybe I want to get in with you. Maybe I do the same shit you do. Now, I
definitely agree with that though, for sure.
You need $200, and you might need another two. Now you know what you got up your.
I'm sorry. Y'all may hate me, but nah, ain't got nothing for you. I'm sorry.
Even friends. Now if we fucked up,
you gotta be fucking. You gotta say, Rue, they finna cut my lights out.
Rue,
all right, cool. Well, take me up here. I'm gonna pay the bill in front of you. But you know what I mean?
you can't just wire it to me real quick.
No.
You can't just see that bread. Rue, goddamn, you still know I'm in a bind.
No.
That's a bind. Now it's gonna cost me to come get you. Just send that the bread, so I gotta spend no gas. Come get you.
Come on, I even drive you up there. Come on,
man, I get it. I don't mind.
Come on, I'm helping you out. Then you gonna complain about me helping you? You ask me. Yeah. Fuck it in. Sit in the dark.
Work I gotta do.
Sit in the dark, then. I'm trying to help you, so that way I can get a receipt, so I can know. Look
I can know.
I don't want nothing more than that.
I get it. I don't want no extras. Yeah, just give me that back. I want it on the dollar too. Yeah, I feel it. Damn, I feel it. Well, let me jump something because I want to ask a crazy.
Hold on, we're about to say something.
No, we really ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna be too mean.
Just say it.
Then we good.
Say the shit, Shaggy. Go ahead, talk to us.
No, we good. I said what I was gonna say. I'm gonna go pay the bill for you in front of you.
Yeah, okay.
Get the receipt.
Well, Shaggy, let me ask you a question.
Give you a little deferred payment. Look here, man. We need this. I need it by this. I need it by this time. Look here, when this day come, I'm not gonna ask you for you because I just ain't how I'm gonna do.
You messed the bank up. I get it. Shaggy, let me ask you this. And this is just a real question just because I feel like it's out here for the world. Do you feel like in a relationship your girl should have rules, or should it just be like she should just be able to do what she want to do?
VJ,
talk to the folks, Shaggy. Talk to me.
VJ, for me, bro. I'm
talking to me, Shaggy.
As fuck. If you can just shut the fuck up around me and just kick it, ain't too much I'm tripping about.
Just so you really just kick the bobo.
Man, come on, man. We just chilling, man.
I get it. Shaw, what about you? Talk to me.
I don't care as long as the bills paid, as long as you buy me something to eat from time to time. Acknowledge that I put in effort. We chilling.
If she want to go out 3 times or 3. Nah, let me say, if she want to go out 2 times a week,
Don't bother me.
ain't no issue.
None at all.
Where we going?
No, we ain't going nowhere. I mean, we can go somewhere, but if I want to go out with my homegirl,
Don't bother me.
Oh, that type of like you want to go
do
out
she
with-
got rules? Yeah, like I mean, or is it just
Look
like
here,
is
man.
everything free
Look here,
game?
man. Look here, man. You no nigga take you, then they can add you. It's just straight up.
I
It's
get
just
it.
straight up. And when
I
you
get
go
it.
over there, just stay over there.
Ain't no doubling back.
No, you should be outside in front of the door. So you get back home.
God almighty, Shaggy. But let me ask you, Lee.
Stay over.
They
Why
the
would I
two- I
want to
guess
be with
they- I
somebody
guess
that don't
they
want to be
super
with
cool.
me?
They cool. I want to ask you, do your girl, she got rules?
Rules, no.
Okay.
Expectations, yeah. Some expectations.
Such as?
Don't embarrass me.
But what if she want to embarrass you? What if she want to get drunk and have a good time? And I mean,
I don't think you mean that.
I
I ain't saying she out there fucking. I'm saying if she out there, if she want to get out there and she twerk and she having a good time, she get up on the bar and she shaking that. Is that embarrassing or is that
Don't embarrass me.
that's not embarrassing? She want to have a good time.
She know what that means.
So
She know what it means. Don't embarrass me. That's all. But nah, I really ain't got no rules, man. My whole thing is just, man, hey, do what you want to do and allow me to respond to that.
Okay.
So like, if you want to go out with your homegirls all the time, cool. I don't want to hear shit when I go out.
okay, you just give the same energy back. Type.
Yeah, that's all.
Respect.
Don't
respect,
ask for nothing you can't receive.
Respect. Nasty.
And be
Talk.
sneaky if you're doing anything else.
You say you telling her to be sneaky.
Yeah, I ain't gonna look
Don't
for
get
it.
caught.
Yeah, I ain't gonna look for it. So if I find it, it's fucking obvious.
I mean,
I'm sneaky as
just
fuck.
like I said, man, just like I said, don't take a lot. Just be cool.
Yeah.
Well then let me ask
Hey,
Nasty.
man, I thought you was cool.
Just be
Nasty.
cool, man.
Talk to me.
Take
What?
it to
Do
the
your
foot.
girl?
Rules.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean with Lee on this one
Yeah.
and say
Good
she got
ass fight.
expectations.
Okay.
Like Kane whooping your
But
ass.
you know, no expectations from both of us, so we already know because we locked in from the jump.
So hold on. Can your woman run the streets like you do?
Yes, she can.
Are
She
you-
don't, but she can.
Are you okay with it?
She don't, but she can. I mean, it's not her personality too. You know what I mean?
Is that
But
is that what attracts you to her?
it's part of the attraction. Yeah, it helps that you ain't exactly like me and love these streets. But
So it don't help that you got that bumper back there.
oh, it helps that she got that bumper back
Okay.
there. Yeah,
Okay.
that big old rump shaking.
Station wagon.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm talking
For
about.
sure.
Yeah,
I saw this,
yeah, yeah.
I saw this
Yeah.
girl on the Beltline Saturday,
Hey.
and I was just like looking at her, right? Like she was an attractive young lady, but she was just like super skinny and like just straight up and down. I'm just like, yo, that's a terrible body.
Why is it?
Coil Ray skinny or
Nah, like Coyle Ray skinny when we first got introduced to Coyle Ray. Like,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Well, I can find something beautiful in every woman. I've learned that over time.
That's just stupid.
I can though. I can find something that I like.
is it beautiful enough to get you erect?
No, I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying there's something. And you know, golly, man. Wow.
I was trying to see where you was going with
No,
that.
I
man.
wasn't
can find
going.
something
I wasn't
beautiful
going
in
there. I'm just saying that I can find something beautiful in every woman. Damn.
Where we at on time?
we ain't even hit no topic for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, 124.
This shit close.
Mm.
Gotta-
It's a close game, but they ain't scoring no point.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
doing that. Like you did against Auburn.
We gonna see if we get hot, but it's hard to get hot against Houston with that defense.
What y'all think about the Lakers beating the dog shit out of OKC? Do y'all think that's
I
real?
missed it.
What you mean?
If they beat them tomorrow, it's for real.
Bro, what I've been saying?
But
I
I
don't
mean,
know
how
what
do you
happened
guard
in
that?
Lakers, Denver.
Yeah.
That's
How do you
two-
guard
those are two
Reeves,
teams.
LeBron, and Luka?
Maybe if the Clippers sneak up in there and you know what I'm saying, get hot and beat somebody, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Denver
They
Lakers.
the sleeper for sure.
Denver Lakers. Whoever win that, they've been kicking our ass. But damn, we got a new weapon this series.
30 for 30.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all don't believe in the MVP Shea Gilgeous-Alexander?
No.
Nah, it's cool. Though.
He
But y'all
cool.
don't. Do
He
y'all,
cool for sure, but
do y'all remember what year was that when the Hawks were just kicking everybody's ass in the regular season?
2016.
It was 16 or 17.
16. Goddamn, that was Jeff Teague when all
Man, what?
All-Star.
Man, what LeBron seed was when they played them? About 6, 7?
6 or 7.
It
But
was
they was
Jeff
just
Teague
bottom.
said about that.
They just beat
Oh,
the.
Hey, we figured y'all out.
Yeah, that shit was
We
crazy.
talking about the All-Star game. Hey, yeah, we figured y'all out.
That was it.
Figure what was there to figure out?
Well, no, because they had been beating the Cavs all regular season.
Who cares?
I got you, but then Bron told T, he's like, yeah, we done figured y'all out. And all they did was ran pick and roll at Jeff T.
It wasn't no pick and roll. They were just kicking their motherfucking ass. JR switched out this, you know what I mean? Jumping this high, shooting the motherfuckers, fading away. LeBron just killing people.
Oh,
Yeah.
make sure you like that door behind you. My friend house.
My
My
friends.
friend house. Let me see. Well, I can ask a crazy question because shit, I feel like this is open appropriate for all of us. Is porn getting out of fucking hand? Because we've been listening.
Getting out of
If you,
hand.
listen, if you don't realize in the past like 6 months, porn took a big hit. I ain't gonna say it took like a public hit because everybody still do their thing. But I'm saying just overall now, are we talking about porn more in the last 3-4 months than we had probably in the last 5-10 years?
In the past 3-4 months, maybe I've been up under a rock. What's been going on with porn?
No, it's not the conversation around porn.
No, it's been a bunch of conversation around.
I mean,
porn. What he's saying, I'm about to.
What-
he
what
can
you
tell you his part, but I'm gonna tell you there's been a bunch of
Inform
nasty.
me.
Shit. Go ahead, you can talk.
Oh,
First.
well, that one girl, she like had sex like 1,000 dudes in one night, or like in one day.
They've been doing that shit for a long time, haven't they?
It's called a kazuma.
But like she like broke the record, and then she was with Lil Mabu.
Did you hear what you said?
What
She broke what?
the record?
So that means somebody.
Else it did it. But then apparently, somebody bring that tequila in here, please. Thank you. But then apparently she was giving allegedly giving Lil Mabu fellatio at the Heat game. Y'all see that?
At the game?
That what it looked like.
Well, I mean,
What you talking about?
That girl who
motherfuckers
had
do
sex like
anything
an
to be
album.
seen.
Oh yeah, I seen her.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Try to get a couple dollars of it.
Her name Bonnie Blue, ain't it? Is it Bonnie Blue?
I don't know her name. Not my bag.
Yeah, no, not mine either. She
Say
popped
again?
up on Instagram the other day.
Bro, you got it. There's some spaghetti in there. Oh, you couldn't have it.
I don't want that.
But now, I was just asking if porn
Maybe
getting out of
Bruce.
hand, because like some of these topics, I mean, like these titles be crazy.
Man, when has it not been out of hand though?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, like it's been crazy
I
for a
remember
long
when
time.
porn really first got. Remember when my computer used to get all that pop ups?
Big black
Nasty.
juice box 69.
It used to be 99 tabs on my computer.
Remember that
Just
one night
porn.
you put that virus on it?
I put a virus on it.
Yeah, you did.
Damn. I mean, you watching a bunch of nasty shit.
I don't know what you talking about. The only time my computer fucked up was when we downloaded LimeWire.
Nah.
Nah, I put a virus on mine, and I had to tell my mama the truth. Shout out to Mike D. He got it fixed for us.
Yeah, my man.
God almighty.
Yeah, so you know.
Damn, it was
Well-
something that I wanted to talk about. Like as we was talking, it was like a good spin-off topic, and
Damn,
God
I'm
plopped
sorry.
on my goddamn couch, and it distracted me. and I
Oh,
forgot.
man. Hey, don't get crazy. I ain't plopping on shit, nigga.
Oh man, I didn't ask you for my Tennessee shot glass.
Damn.
Man,
I'm sorry, man.
Rue eating ice cream out the box, man. That's somebody else's house. That tell you all you need to know about Country Rue.
You keep trying to talk about New York City.
Man.
You gotta do all that.
Yeah. New York City ain't never seen a nigga like you. Shit.
Why you ain't drinking out the big M shot glass? Yeah.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah.
But I need to.
I'm gonna shoot up there. I told y'all have to let me know the month. We live. Cause
My birthday,
yeah, okay, that's a bet then. I got one event in July.
Hey, yeah, that's something I actually want to talk about too.
Well, events.
Events.
Yeah, I thought you.
Yeah, I actually do want to talk about events, right?
Come on. Yeah.
We got to start making some money off this thing. You know what I mean? And really ingratiate ourselves in the community.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should throw a party soon.
Rue, how long you here? Rue, how long you here?
Come get on Mike, Shaggy.
Just get on camera eating that ice cream. Yeah, it's gluttony. It's getting to you. I don't know. I ain't saying that.
But no, I feel like if we're gonna do that, we can definitely. I feel like we need to push that ASAP. Just not even on no party vibe, more so at least just more so like a live pod, catching a connection with the town, and seeing what we can do if people are mixed with it and see if
I tell you this about what I've learned this week about the pod is that a lot of people watch it, and it ain't the eyes that necessarily we think about.
Somebody check you?
Nah, they ain't check me, but they was opening up their phone, and first thing you heard was we just say "fuck them," and you talking about somebody that's almost 70 years old listening to our podcast, so. You know what I mean? It's definitely an audience for us.
Think they'll come to the live event?
They may. I don't know. But we just need to plan it. And
y'all need to wear zoot suits.
Yeah, I'm about that.
My grandmama told me I was funny.
Yeah.
Shout out Momo. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Jeremiah Ellis said we a hell of a podcast.
Couple of them.
Okay.
Oh Lord, you know who you want to watch.
So a couple
you
of
need to cut your
them
shit out.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying. You out of bounds. Sometime.
I told you I'm 5'11". I might reach.
Okay, all
right. Some other just nonsense while we're just sitting here rambling and bullshitting. What else? What else can we do to, I guess, make ourselves more available to the community and eventually cross over into some other places where we're less familiar? But still, it be local type shit.
Get outside.
Hey, I was at the local Friday night.
No,
not
grown up outside. We got to get outside for real. We got to get to the kid events. We got to get to the AAU tournaments. We got to get to the baseball. They got new park. The shit Dean was at. We actually got to get outside for that so people can really see our faces, and we gotta, just market ourselves as who we supposed to be for real.
Yeah, real talk.
Logo.
I mean,
yeah, we definitely need that.
We had a logo for real.
I would say that we got a couple of events coming up in the next few months that we can be a part of and kind of show face, and even if we want to live podcasts there, like Juneteenth, dog, we can live pod there.
That would be tight though.
Ooh, I might be out of town.
You can skip a day for Juneteenth. The people need you.
Where you going?
Barbecue and Brew this weekend.
Barbecue and Brew this upcoming weekend.
Carterville?
Yeah.
We can go wild. We can go do a live show there.
Trail ride this weekend.
We should try.
Trail ride would be lit.
They got some brisket up there. Lord knows.
Boy,
that
should be
that's
crazy.
my new favorite meatballs. I'm about to say I called it. Y'all chill, bro. Y'all always go there.
I called him. I called my new favorite meatballs.
I will say, bro, brisket. Didn't nobody ever tell me about that.
No, I've been told you about.
No, you told me about it, but you told me about it this year.
No, I told you
that was
about
Kansas City time.
Kansas City.
Yeah,
that was 4 years ago.
That's why all them niggas in Texas
your feet
boys
got
sound
big
like
that time.
That's all that brisket.
Yeah, he swelled up real bad.
All in the throat.
I had me a barbecue biscuit sandwich the other day.
Swole up.
God almighty.
Shit, I might get me some pulled pork tomorrow for lunch.
It's a topic.
Well, your guy gonna flare up.
And I want to ask.
Talk about it, Sean. What is it?
Let another nigga cut your grass.
I want to
I already know why. I already know why.
Well, I want to hear this shit right here.
AC called me. I'm like, what's going on, man? I mean, I don't know how to feel right now. Tommy Mays out there cutting my grass. You know, I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I get it. It's a man. That's a man thing. You ain't supposed to touch nobody else's grass.
Shit.
Yeah, nah, so
He said, I don't know what to go say to him. I don't know what to say.
Now don't cut my grass now.
He'll cut it the way. He might not cut it the way you like it.
so my uncle cut my grass Saturday, and I just didn't know how to feel because y'all know, man, I be on my man's man shit. Like,
You a man's man
Should
to
have
a
cut it
certain
anyway.
extent.
Even though
because he cut it, and I want to do something else, so I didn't feel like cutting it. But then I'm just looking at the grass. I'm like, damn, y'all look good. I ain't do shit. And I didn't pay for it either. Oh, it hurt my manhood a little bit. But as I'm growing and maturing and becoming a better human being, I'm understanding that it's okay to allow people to do things for you.
You throw that nigga $25. He all right. Look, I don't have
he
no.
voluntarily.
Oh, well, let me tell you this.
He cut the whole
I don't have no problem
except for George.
with somebody cutting my grass.
Well, I know you don't know how to cut grass.
No, I know how to cut grass.
you know, I don't think.
But why?
Who
Why
come-
would I get
who
out
come-
there?
Who come cut your grass,
What?
dude?
Oh,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
you already know that.
I'm just playing.
Come on now. Hey, look.
They ain't have no grass.
They ain't have you ever operated a weed either.
Yes.
I don't believe.
Yes. Multiple times in my life.
I don't think you've ever put on
Yes.
jeans and boots.
I
and
ain't
your
never
jeans
seen Todd
got
work.
dirty.
Do like so.
I don't see him do no label.
It's a good hard.
What I tell a nigga real quick though?
Todd don't do label.
Ain't that what I tell folks all the time? But I have cut grass and I have
remember
weed.
nigga
in
you
it.
talking to a nigga that ain't
toe
never
dolly
cut
out the
grass
back of the
before.
truck.
I ain't never
He
cut.
looked at him and said,
Oh, party over. Damn.
that mother-
Hold
look,
on.
Go and get out. Keep Candace cleaning service.
Start.
well, but we was in the West one night, and this nigga pulled up. Me and Dean was getting ready to go somewhere. He asked Todd to get a toe dolly, just a little moving dolly off the back of his truck. And that motherfucker Todd looked at that 65-year-old man and said, "Oh, nigga, he finna do no work. You get your ass out. Get it." I said, he must not know the fuck he was talking about.
You feel me?
He didn't do no damn work. Not with no collar shirt on.
No, I was telling the use the proper.
Hell no.
Dang, but I don't understand. How come you are getting doing
But I can cut grass. I can do all that.
I said
I can
doing
do
work.
all that.
I said this against doing work.
Nah.
I can get grass.
It ain't about me being against doing it. I can do it. Do I want to? And I can pay because y'all don't live the life I live. All right, I can pay somebody $10 and they cut that whole yard where I live. You know what I mean? $10 and you cut that whole man. That's $60 yard.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna spend that 10 too.
Do you not understand how just relaxing it is to just get there on your lawn?
Yeah,
Damn, Carl Lewis.
yeah.
Get on your lawn,
I
boy.
always heard about him. I never seen
Have
it.
you a nice domestic beer sitting there, and you just driving along, drinking beer, cutting grass.
I ain't got no zero turn. I gotta push mine. So
Push mine. What
You
the
gotta
fuck
put-
is that?
I gotta push my mower.
Push that over here. Yeah,
Mine.
yeah.
Okay, Todd, that ain't that hard. Get your little exercise.
No,
2-3 hours out there, get you good
2-3
stretching out.
hours. I could be doing something.
You
else.
learn your patterns and all that. Ain't that?
So what you want me to do?
And
You
you might
cutting
lose
grass
some-
or doing some insurance wise?
You might lose some weight.
Cut some
It's
grass.
Oh, nigga, fuck you.
I say it's all for you. Get
I'm
big.
just saying, it's good,
Man,
yo.
I got Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else on
Nah.
the? I feel like it's nothing else.
I think that's a wrap.
Hold
for the-
on. Y'all, why y'all? I hate that.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop that.
I mean, we can do one. We can do one more.
But
I
we
mean,
ain't talking about John.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk
Right,
about
stupid
stupid ass Jai. That's stupid.
I mean,
nigga.
that's why I say we can. That can be the last one for the night because Jai just ain't that. Once we end with that, I don't want to talk about Lil Wayne no more. Shout out Wayne though, getting his
What
his jersey.
do?
Got
He
his
was out.
jersey.
He's out there with Belichick.
He got a UNC
Oh,
jersey
he went out there with
that was
Belichick.
hard.
Yeah.
That was
that
hard.
makes sense.
They didn't think
That makes sense.
Belichick know how to relate to the young niggas.
He deserved it.
So they got old ass Lil Wayne.
Yeah, bro. Just chill, bro. Quit doing that dumb shit.
He got that young girlfriend. Hell yeah.
25.
Can you blame him?
Nah.
He ready to freestyle. No, but for real though, is we to bring in.
Hey, Rookie, you come talk about Ja a little bit because I feel like you're gonna defend him.
He can never talk.
Hold on. So we didn't do it. Where was you at? And then we didn't.
We
didn't do it. Where was you at?
Bro. Yeah.
Hey, hold on, Spade.
We didn't have one pop up today.
Hold on,
We didn't
Blake.
have
Where
one
you
pop
at?
up
Gotta
today.
be natural.
Yeah, he's gonna keep making jokes. Like, no, we're gonna like talk about Ja. We're gonna end the show.
Hold on.
No, I'm telling you, this is gonna happen. We're gonna talk about Ja. We're gonna end the show.
Hold on.
Niggas ready to go.
Hold on. No, you ain't.
Hell yeah,
Put them big ass glasses on.
It's
Yeah.
30, nigga.
Come on. Like, I'm just playing. I'm just bullshit.
No, you wasn't. You want to keep talking.
No.
We don't want to keep talking. We want to talk about Ja and go home.
No, but for real though, y'all. Let's start. Anyway, John celebrating. Yeah, he got two big old fines, 75,000 a piece this week. What y'all think about it?
Was there a piece or just
Nah,
one?
he got two of a piece.
They found him for the first one.
Mm-hmm. He got the 75, then he came back right after and got another second one right after. Do you think it's just Ja? Do you think it's just Ja being Ja, or do you think he's just antagonizing the NBA at this point?
That nigga stupid.
He ain't tagging on the NBA, but it ain't working the way he think it's gonna work.
I think they need to leave the man alone.
Personally, that's where I'm going, Shaw. Shaggy, come
He
get on
like-
camera, bro. If
he
you gonna
like he
stand
did.
over there in the corner.
Ain't like he did something to somebody.
He checking on the son.
What'd you say, D?
You checking on your son?
Hey, Jesus, Shaggy, you know.
Nah,
Shaggy, come respond on camera.
nah. Just to close it out. Nah, I think what he's doing is harmless, but once your boss say, "Hey, don't do this," and then you turn around and do it again, it's like, all right, dog. You're not just a victim in this.
Yeah.
You made some decisions to where they look at you differently. And unfortunately, you have a level of influence and they want to control who you influence and how you influence them. So if you want to play in this game, right? Like, yeah, you can stay in the NBA, but if you want to be a face of the league type guy, you got to do it.
That shit over with. He not gonna be a face of the league type guy.
I think that's over with. That run, which I mean, he still could have.
That's
He
not-
can
That's
still
not
stale.
something
though.
they can control.
No,
That's a
Yes,
lie.
he is.
Not-
To the
No,
young
to
people,
who?
yes,
Absolutely
he
not.
is.
no, he not.
Young
He's
people
a white
They still
man.
love him. I mean, don't get it twisted. He definitely a YN for it.
That's what I'm saying.
But no, I'm just
It
saying.
ain't about what them white people think. Yeah, he's the face of the league. I don't understand.
I get what you. I mean, I get what you're saying on
He's
that.
a
But I,
generational talent. All the young kids know him.
He not the face of the league.
But he's gonna
but
get, he gonna
face of
get
the
less-
league,
He's gonna get less. He's gonna get less national TV games. He's not on any national ads and stuff like
But
that.
he's got social media.
That's cool. But that
that's
don't
cool.
pay
It
like
don't- it
them.
don't- yeah.
Like them. If
He ain't worried about getting paid.
everybody worried about you.
No. Ja's not worried about getting paid. He ain't worried about getting paid. Ja is happy with what he
He
got.
just gave away $140,000.
That's not nothing to $100 million.
Bro,
$100 million man.
It's about getting paid.
He already lost the.
Nah,
But he lost the.
He gave that away.
He lost the 50 million because he didn't get the rookie supermax. You know what I'm saying? And like he by him continuing to antagonize the league, it's letting you know, bro. He don't care about the money. He good with what he making and what he think he gonna continue to make. Which, if that's who he wants to be, I support it. Yeah, I totally support it. But when you start talking about niggas who into that face of the league and bigger picture, all that shit,
Hold it.
that you know,
last remarks.
Yeah, nah, that's the only which I still feel like it's just Ja being Ja. And I feel like they need to leave him the fuck alone. Cause again, he ain't out there really, he ain't bringing no gun to the arena. He ain't out there.
He ain't
being-
Gil.
you know,
well, hold on, but you know there was a
Got
I
motherfucking
get what you-
Draymond.
boom, elbow in the
You got that big nigga up in Detroit.
Isaiah Stewart.
Man,
Gesture.
yeah, no cap.
This motherfucker soft nigga.
It's the same thing with the NFL getting rid of the wiping the nose, bro. It's just bullshit. It's people who ain't really in tune with what's going on.
It's a bunch of white people looking to see what black people doing and saying, I don't like that.
Yeah. I feel like that wiping the nose stuff came from Thug. I mean, not Thug, but they only want that to stop because of the Thug
the Rico,
stuff. The Rico, the YSL stuff. Like I feel like that's
Can't
the
do
only
that.
reason.
That shit got
Hugh-
thrown out. You can't use this.
I don't think
but
Houston gonna
like,
win this, bro. And I know they up 9.
Well, bet.
I don't think they. I'm not betting.
That's why I say.
But I'm looking at offensive
give me that
possession.
money back. I take
If
it.
they can get my boy Willie Clayton and
All right, man, it's been a great week, dog. We enjoyed it.
Hold on. Everybody needs a last word. You always.
I was going.
All right, well, get there. All right, yeah. Shit.
All right, dog.